Hey guys, so back with another video, and yes, oh god, I just dropped my phone. I'm still wearing my Ravenclaw robes because this is Harry Potter inspired! Yay! So, there is another readathon going on, along with the millions of other readathons that are taking place in the month of October, which I am participating in none of them because school. Except for this one. I thought that I could probably manage this one because it's almost a month long, and I think it would be easier for me to do rather than, you know, a week-long readathon is fine in the summer when I have time, but like with school, I'm drowning. So I really don't have a lot of time to read, but I feel like it'd be easier if it's spread over a month than like a week. So this tentative TBR is for the House Cup Reading Challenge. As it kind of tells you, this is Harry Potter inspired. You are given a list of challenges to complete, and you state what house you're competing for, and you win points for your house for completing books and other stuff. And at the end, they're giving away some prizes. So yeah, I thought it'd be really cool. So this readathon is going to be running from Sunday, October 15th, all the way to Sunday, November 12th. And for this, it's not exactly like you have to read all Harry Potter-esque type books. I mean, you know, you could because it's Harry Potter, but it's not like, oh, it's just Harry Potter. It's not like the Harry Potter readathon that they do every year where it's like all the Harry Potter books. It's just you get your own choice for this. So anyways, let me go over the challenges. So they actually have a little challenge board, which I will stick in the picture here for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, so you just kind of try to check off the boxes. So there are 7 main challenges, and each one of these challenges are 20 points. Obviously, each main challenge is a year, so there's 7 of them, 7 years, you know, 7 years you're at Hogwarts. And all of these are reader's choice. You're not supposed to fit them in with any type of theme or whatnot. And then they have some bonus challenges as well. Each of these bonus challenges are 10 points each. So we have Gryffindor is read a book with an epic hero or heroine. Hufflepuff is read a book that contains a strong friendship. Ravenclaw is read a book that revolves around a mystery. Slytherin is read a book that takes place in a dystopian setting. Astronomy Class is read a book set in outer space. Care for Magical Creatures is read a book that features a mythical/magical creature, or features any animal really. Triwizard Tournament is read a book that has a competition. Occlumency is read a book about a character with superpowers or abilities. Death Eater, read a book that is told from the point of view of a villain. Platform 9 3/4 is read a book that deals with travel. Time Turner is read a book that takes place in the future or in the past. Fantastic Beasts is read a spin-off of a beloved series. And then Dumbledore's Army is buddy read a book with a friend or with a group. Probably honestly not gonna do that challenge because I go at my own pace when reading. Sometimes it's like really fast, and sometimes it's like I've been reading the same book for months. So, you know, I'm just gonna exclude myself from that challenge. So this is kind of my TBR. If it kind of fits in, I'll tell you if it fits in with one of these challenges. If not, you know, it'll just go towards my main 7. Again, this is like a very tentative TBR, and it's probably most likely gonna change. I actually have a bunch of anthologies I'm planning on reading just because I feel like anthologies will be easier to read than, you know, an actual book. But yeah. So the first one I have is Zombie vs. Unicorns. This is an anthology with a bunch of lovely authors that we all love. Everybody Takes a Stand, so there's alternating stories about unicorns or zombies, and I guess in the end you decide who won, which team won. I've actually had this book like for 4 million years, and I've tried to read it like several times, and I just still haven't gotten through it. So this is gonna happen. All of these books actually are pretty Halloween based since it is October, so that's why I say tentative. This is probably gonna change if we go into November and I'm wanting to read something not spooky. Next is obviously another anthology, and that is Because You Love to Hate Me. This 13 authors paired up with 13 booktubers wrote stories over villain origins, and yeah, I've heard it's pretty great. And look, I got a signed book plate. Ooh, go me. This one I'm actually gonna read for the Death Eater challenge because Ultraman villains. Who doesn't love to read a good villain story anyways? And next, this is probably the last anthology I have for this, but that's going to be Slasher Girls and Monster Boys. This again is another anthology. This is another horror anthology actually, and so it says classic tales of brand new nightmares. Sounds very interesting. I actually seen this book so many times around Halloween, and I always want to pick it up, but I never have the money for it, so I finally pulled it up off of Amazon. I ordered it off of Amazon. But again, this has, you know, stories by our favorite authors. I thought this was interesting, and this will probably be the first book I start actually, because I'm really excited to read this one. And then the last physical copy I have here at my apartment with me for this is going to be Fear Street Super Thriller Nightmares. This is actually a bind-up of 2 of R.L. Stine's books, and this one has The Dead Boyfriend and Call Me a Kill, and so I am definitely interested. I read these books when I was younger and I loved them, and they're very creepy and definitely perfect for Halloween time, and they're super easy to fly through too, so definitely looking forward to these. And then I have 2 more books that I have to go pick up from my house, and it's getting really dark in here. But that's going to be The Merciless by Daniel Vega. This deals with a cult. Super interesting, so I'm super excited to read this one. And then the other one is Survive the Night by Daniel Vega as well. This one I believe has to do something with zombies. Sounded really interesting and perfect for Halloween time. So that is it for this TBR video. It was really lame, but you know, it's whatever. So totally looking forward to getting into this, and I cannot wait to start. So there are some Hogwarts student questionnaire questions they also have for this readathon. I will actually link the blog post down below so you can go check everything out for yourself. I'm also going to make a post on Twitter to officially announce myself in the readathon, because this isn't a booktube readathon, this is like a blog type thing, but like they've also got Twitter going on it, so it'll be interesting. So the questions are: name, Kristen, hello. I'm glad for you those who are just now joining my channel. Please subscribe. We have lots of fun here. 2, Hogwarts house. I am obviously a Ravenclaw, and I am very, very proud of my house, and I feel like we should definitely get some more recognition than we do. Number 3 is wand type. Give me a second, I have to pull this up on Pottermore. My wand is made of hornbeam wood, and it has a phoenix feather core. It is 12 1/4 inches, and it has solid flexibility. Next is my pet. My pet is a black cat, and his name is Artemis, and he is a little shit, and he enjoys making trouble for me as a student at Hogwarts. Although in real life my pet is actually a black cat, and his name is Binks, and I actually don't have him yet. I'm picking him up next week on my way home from New Orleans. I'm super excited. My favorite subject would have to be either Care for Magical Creatures, because I feel like that's just a super awesome class and I love magical creatures, so I definitely excel at it, or Potions, just because it's so cool. Like, what the heck? Like, or Charms. I think Charms would be a lot of fun too. I like all of those classes. I like all Hogwarts classes except for Deviation, whatever. That sounds like an awful, stupid class. And finally, my favorite professor, I'd probably have to go with McGonagall. She's just so freaking sassy, and probably why I love her so much is she reminds me so much of like my favorite types of teachers that I've had here at college, and also when I was in high school. I just am really drawn to people that like they just don't put up with other students' shit, and like they'll be mean back to you, and I just love it, just partly because it's my personality as well, so I think that's why I go so well, and I really like them as professors. So yeah, that is it for this video. There's some more Hogwarts facts about me. If you want to know something else, just leave it in the comments and we can chat it up. Let me know if you guys are participating. What books are some of on your TBR? Are you now considering participating? Because you totally should. You know, if you want to participate and you want to do the buddy read, let's buddy read together, guys. Like, let's have some fun. So yeah, that's it. Down below are all my social media links. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!